Very good morning, friends. I'm Nalnakshi Swami. Welcoming to my channel. Most of the traders, they are professionals, engineers or working people. They don't get fined. They don't find time to trade on the market hours from morning to 3:30 p.m. They can comfortably trade crude oil futures, commodities, which runs after the office hours. And also you will get a setup after the office hours also, proper setups for those people. I'm making this uh, video. Actually, you can hear, I'm on the crude oil futures chart. You can see over here the entire day on 4th was a flat and consolidating type of. Around 11:45 p.m., it was a spike. It was a spike, and let me enable my indicator one by one. Let me enable my indicator. Let me hide rolling pivot, and let me enable only EP markers. This is EP marker. You can see the here episodic pivot marker intraday. You can see bullish EP forming at this. There was no bullish EP formed at this top. Formed at this top. This was a manipulative move in the market. And let me hide this indicator. This was a manipulative move to the top, and these are the levels marked by the EP. These levels are marked by the EP. The next day, what happened is gap downs. It gaps down in the market, Asian session, morning, and you start seeing bullish EPs forming over here. Actually, after a steady up move, bullish EP starts forming at the option supply zone. You can see here price stops expanding, and there is no value built over here. There is no bullish EP built over here. Let me hide this indicator and open the POC value area high and value area low indicator. This is market memory POC indicator. I'm applying this. See, the point of control had stopped over here. The price moved above this area, value area, but the value has not built. While this was a clear, even on the EP indicator, you are able to make out value was not built, and even in the market memory POC, you get to know that the point of control has not raised along with this. And price moved above the value area, and finally they closed around this. So market opened, this channel is the option zone. Watch carefully over here. Option zone, market came down. We tend to trade the intraday blindly without marking the previous day what had happened. That is very, very important. Here, market starts moving higher, gaining. So definitely we will try to take because the conditions are good. Price accepting above the POC and price climbing above the option zone, we tend to move up, take trade on this. But if you look at this, why this move did happen? Because there was no value belt. And if you mark the high of the value area, high, and there, mark here, price started stalling over here. And if I enable the EP markers here, EP, you can see the EP price bullish EP forming at the top, but the price is not expanding over here. You can see the price after this, how much it has moved. From this EP to this EP, the price has not moved much. See, from this bullish EP to this bullish EP, you can clearly see the price has not moved much and price started stalling over here. Okay. Why I'm explaining here is this is around 4:30, 4:15, I believe. 5:30. This is 5:30 p.m., friends. Evening 5:30 p.m. So the office, from the people who have come from the office, get an opportunity. This is the time zone. You get so you can watch New York time as well, New York opening time before opening. 1 hour before opening, you get to notice volatility and opportunity. And also here, you get an opportunity around this time. So if you start observing the market, commodity market around this time, you get an opportunity. Here, I'll hide the EP indicator, and I am on the, I mean, market memory POC. Market memory POC here, this candle, see, the point of control, 3 candles, point of control, 4 candles. That means price is stalling over here. Price got rejected. Price got rejected, and you can see the value area is receding. This is a simple observation. See, you can see from this top, this value area coming down. Price getting rejected, and I will apply my rolling pivot now. Rolling pivot here, you can see the price. Small things, if you start observing this, you will get to know the market is stalling and you need to be on the bear side. And if you start seeing here, whenever the price is above the rolling pivot and whenever the price is above the Gann Hilo, the market, even the bear candles, they give buy signals, but this candle, this is the buy candle because it is well above the rolling pivot and the Gann Hilo, but this candle is showing no signal at all. There are buy signals for each candle on my indicator, and this candle doesn't have any signal at all. That is neutral because the price lost its balance because it is closing below. Already you can see one neutral candle over here, another neutral candle over here, two neutral candles, and price rejecting from this option POC, and price coming down, closing below the rolling pivot. This is the pivot. That is the first signal. You can see the combination of so many things over here. Over here, this is the setup. It attracts your attention. And if I apply the EP, the EPC, the bullish EP are stalling over here, you can see the context, why it is doing around this area. It is doing around this area. This is option zone. Previous supply zone. This is option previous supply zone, and you can see the line act. This is EP line acting as resistance over here. Clearly, it is acting as resistance. From here, the market moved. It was previous day, and then a new sell EP had formed over here. Resistance had formed over here, and price stalling over here. This is a trap actually. This move was a trap, and I don't know many people who, without seeing the context, you should never trade. These are the trade, this is the setup. It attracted me. Immediately, I turned to put option. Here, you can see the setup here. Let me hide the indicator first. Let me show you. This is previous day manipulative area. Then I'll apply EP markers. Okay, EP indicator. So why I'm not seeing EP? Oh, because I have hidden this. Okay. Let me hide all the indicators. Let me show you. This was the area previous day on the put option. They manipulated to the downside after 11:25 p.m. Same scenario, value was not built here. This was the last, actually, it was showing that it was the last EP, bullish EP. Yeah, here, what happened here? Market moved higher because market gap down on the underlying crude oil futures. So market moved higher and it came to this is the EP area and it started stalling over here, and you can see the value bearish EP was forming over here. Bearish EP where nothing had formed, bearish EP has formed. Price start rotating over here, not building any constant price, not falling below this. You can see price start rotating. A green candle and same area, same price level, price is rotating. And in this rotation, first rotation was to the downside move, and the second rotation to the up, it is increasing. You can see by the wick itself, this red candle wick itself, it is increasing. These are the minor observations you need to see when the price starts moving rotation here. Rotation was building and bearish EP formed. There was no bearish EP in this area. Let me close this indicator and let me apply market memory POC over here. Market memory POC over here, this black line with blue color is option zone, prices moved, and the point of control was establishing over here. Point of control established over here, then price came down. Same type of behavior on the crude oil, and you can see price flattening over here. This is the area where energy will be built. This is a very important area. This is the manipulation area, manipulative line, point of control. Let me mark this. This is the level, and the context is this is where option, this was the buyer's zone. Actually, here it has been manipulated and a rotation area has been formed. Notice over here, this was the value area high, and when this point of control was forming, this was the value area low. Here, you can see in this area, the point of, this is the value area low and value area high, right? And this is the point of control, manipulative POC, and market moved down. And at one point of time, market started rotating over here and price got here. You can see clearly price getting accepted over here. And if I enable the rolling pivot, same type of observation you need to see over here. Let me hide this weekly market memory POC and show you with the rolling, I'll remove this drawing. Here you see the people. This is the rolling pivot balance area. Balance area like a POC point of control. This also. So if you start seeing this, everything, it lost balance, and this is the previous high, and price came to this level. You can see the rolling pivot. Rolling pivot is not receding. It is coming down. Price is moving inside. In this area, you can see this is a big buy bar. It's not a buy signal. Big bull bar. After a sell, immediate buy. But it is neutral. There is no buy signal. BB is a big bar signal. And this is neutral candle because the price climbed and closed above the pivot. These two candles indicating some sort of reversal. If you go in this area, if you see, all are sell signals except this candle. This is a neutral candle. From there, price manipulated. Again, you see, go on seeing this. Sell candle, sell signal candle, neutral candle, sell signal candle, neutral candle, sell signal candle, neutral candle, and neutral candle. And see, this is clear indication market is stalling its down move, and it is building. Energy is building over here. Energy is building over here. Finally, the market climbs above the Ganhilo and the rolling pivot. The rolling pivot turns yellow. I have made it as yellow to differentiate between the R1 and S1. So this is color 0 becomes positive. So along with this POC, I am enabling the POC, I am removing this. Here, how beautifully the price climbs above the value zone, option zone. Option zone, price getting accepting the POC. Price got accepted from the point of control. This was the point of control for this area, for this rotation area. Price got accepted. Price entering into the value area. Entering into value area low. This is the value area low. The blue color one is the value area low, and this is the previous where the manipulative value area box. This was the box. From there, price had been manipulated and price start moving. Even this candle piercing through this point of control. Here, the price got rejected and moved down and rotated. All these things happened in the area where manipulation had taken place yesterday. So, price, see how much time it has taken for this imbalance. 8 candles. 8 candles means almost 1.5 hours manipulation it took. Let us measure how many candles for this manipulation time wise. See, it has taken 8 hours 30 minutes. 1.5 hours has taken 8 hours 30 minutes for the market to balance out. This imbalance has been because time has been compressed and it has been fallen here. So for this time adjustment, it has taken 34 bars. 34 bars of 15 minutes, and then only price started moving. Exactly at the same time when the crude oil futures was stalling at the top in the option supply zone. Here, the buy signal was generated. See, if you would have taken around, let me put the price note over here. This is the price is 235. That was the buy signal. And the market from there, if you would have captured up to this 312, or it has moved up to 337. 235 to 337 is almost 100 points. 100 points of you could have gained, that too only by 7:30. This trade is so fast, like this. How many candles? Just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. Almost 8 candles. 8 candles. This is where you need to be. Just this is an imbalance. This imbalance balanced out for 8 hours, and this move is for only 1.5 hours. From 5:30 to 7:30. That's it. This move, you could have captured this 100 points multiplied by 100. One lot size is 100. Easily you could have captured 10,000 rupees after coming home, after coming from the work. I don't say every day you will get this opportunity, but the setup way, if you notice each and every small minor things without the indicator, if I close it without the indicator, it is very hard to make out. See, I have customized the indicator so that I can pick up this move, catch this move with the context very easily. This is very important. So my indicator, the first one is the rolling pivot. Let me enable this. Let me enable only one by one. Everything is superior. So you may ask me question, why you have developed so many indicators. Sometimes you need all the indicators. All the indicators, support by all the indicators, because The rolling pivot indicator is for identifying the balance as well as the trend. And here I've included, taken care of the psychology of the traders so that they will not get disturbed by the red candles. Emotionally, they will not act. The rolling pivot, and we need EP markers. This is intraday time frame EP. uh, so it will alert you by bar. Intraday is 15 minute and 60 hourly. Hourly levels will be marked. These are the levels. From there, bullish EP had formed. From here, bears have entered into it. So clearly, this is the line which tells you, demarcates the line from the bear to bull. This is the bullish territory and the bear territory. The market entered into bullish territory where there was no value formed. So everything will tell you something. And if I enable the POC, market POC, will tell you who is in control of the market, whether it's the buyers or the sellers, by the POC, whether it is a responsive buying or an initiative buying. Responsive buying is nothing but it is rotation. When initiative buying starts, you can see over here, let me remove the drawings, and this is an initiative buying. Initiative buying from the smart money, if you capture this, if you are on dot, if you enter into this, you are into this one. Same type of setup in gold also. Gold India, see here the setup, it was a gap down, manipulative down, market moved higher. Let me first one by one I will enable. I'll hide this indicator, I'll enable EP. Okay, this is the bullish area. It is demarcating the bullish area. Bears were in control and the price moved higher. From this bearish area, price moved higher and it stalled at the previous previous resistance, previous supply zone. It became bullish. And you can see here the price start, bearish EP were forming over here. Bearish price start rotating over here. Can you see? There was no value built. Here, you can see the point of control. Price was whipsawing around point of control. Point of control. It was consolidating below the option zone. How much time it has taken? This was an imbalance. It was balancing out. It took nearly 17 bars, 4 hours 15 minutes. 4 hours 15 minutes from 5:45 to 7:30. Yes, friends, this is around 6:30 to 7:30, some sort of price action will start because it is the pre to New York Open. Again, you got an opportunity. Price got accepted over here. Let me hide the EP marker and price moving into a bullish territory. If I put the EP markers, this is the area, this is the boundary from where price moved positive above the option zone. Again, price started climbing over here, and you can see price entering, not stalling here. And the price is contained within the option zone, value area, price getting accepted, and these 2-3 candles you could have traded for up to 11 11:15, this move came around after 9:30. Sometimes 9:30 also you get the trade. It is a sell trade, but in gold, options are not very active. That is the unfortunate thing. Only you need to trade, but future selling, it calls for a lot of money. You can't do that. With all the indicators, with all my indicators, rolling pivot and all, you get confirmation. Even here, you can see big bar. Big bar is not a buy signal, but price coming down, accumulating, building energy. Along with this is the perfect setup. Single candle move. Only two candles. One, two, three. That is from 11. This is a manipulation again. Manipulation into same area. Prices come over here. We need to see whether it will be a continuation of the down move. After the down move, this is the rotation. What is happening over here? It can even down move can continue in the gold. There is a level over here with the EP markers, the congestion area. The market can come down to 117267. It can come down to that. So let me change the time frame to hourly. Let us change the time frame and we will see cluster of EPs over here. From there, price has moved. Price had fallen and it has moved here and it is consolidated. After the consolidator, it is moving down because you can see if I zoom it out, let me hide this indicator, rolling pivot, that there is no value built over here. So the price may come and cover this. There is also gap there. There is possibility. Okay, friends, thank you very much. I know many people have bought my indicator. They don't use it properly. If they use it properly, see, without EP markers, you can clearly see the market has come down and it is consolidating in this value area. And it has climbed over here. You can see the setup. This is the manipulative zone. Market moved lower without the POC building and then climbed above the point of control and retested and moved higher. After the fall, you could have caught this move in gold. So friends, if you want to get access to my indicator, you can message me on this number 98452096000. So friends, whoever have taken my indicator, start seeing the things. Start seeing the things candle by candle and the thing, what is cooking. See, this is the area. After the up move, from this candle to this candle, there is no point of control. It is an imbalance candle and imbalance has been, this single candle imbalance has been balanced by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 candles, 11 hours. 11 hours. This imbalance move was balanced by 11 hours. Finally, it was a drop. That is, you can see around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Like that market, see, if you start, these are when the market goes sideways, that is not a simple rotation, friends. It is energy building area by the smart money. Smart money makes you to rotate from, actually retailers jump from sell to call, buy to sell to buy to sell. In this process, they forget that what is happening in the market Actually, these smart money is a ghost trader. Ghost trader, he will not show up by the volume. He will be uh, silently, without his presence, he will be accumulating or distributing there. He was distributing the price to the top. He started distributing. This is the distribution. So distribution, he halts the market. It has been halted. When he takes out his money, big money, then market will not move. And we have to, how, with the meager money, retailer traders cannot push the market higher. When the market stops pushing higher, it is clear indication that he has stopped it. Thank you very much, friends. Nalnakshi Swami signing off. I've explained you how you can participate in the setup, how you can wait for the setup. You can time the market with the help of my indicators. Timing is very, very important in the market. You need not sit through all the day. Certain time the smart money will become active. After, if the market is rotating, just watch. From now onwards, just start watch where and observe the context, observe the candles, observe. Everything becomes easy with my indicators. Thank you very much. Nalnakshi Swami signing off.